I'm about to show you how we help beginners flip their first house in under 6 months. No massive down payments, no contractor nightmares, and no getting stuck with a money pit.
I'm Tristan, and this is my husband, Kamahai, and we've been flipping houses for 8 years. We've done this hundreds of times. We've taught dozens of people how to do it, and honestly, most of what you've been told about house flipping is complete rubbish.
If you're tired of watching other people build wealth while you're stuck researching and never actually doing anything, this might be the most important video you watch this year. Look, we get it. You've probably watched HGTV and thought, I can do this, right? But then you look into it and get super overwhelmed by all the moving parts, right?
Here's what people don't know. We started this business completely broke. Actually worse than broke. We were in the negative, $80,000 in debt. Kamahai was working in retail, I was barely making ends meet, and we were living paycheck to paycheck in one of the most expensive places in the country, Hawaii.
But here's the thing about Hawaii. It's a unique market. People actually talk to each other. Relationships matter. And we realized that that's exactly what's missing from every other real estate system we've seen.
Everyone's teaching you, be aggressive, be the pushy investor, get an answer from them right away. But what if you could make more money by just adding a little aloha in everything that you do? By actually caring about the people you're working with, the neighborhoods that you're improving, and the community that you are impacting.
That simple shift changed everything for us. We went from broke to making 7 figures a year. And more importantly, we slept well at night knowing we're helping families and improving our community.
So why does everyone else struggle with this? After working with hundreds of people, we've noticed the same 3 mistakes over and over.
They get stuck in analysis paralysis. They spend months watching YouTube videos, reading blogs, going to seminars. They become experts at learning about real estate, but never actually take action. I've met people who've been studying for years.
Second, they try to copy what works in other markets. Look, what works in Texas doesn't work in California. What works in Florida doesn't work in Ohio. Every market is different. But these generic courses act like there's some magic formula.
And this is a huge one, you guys. They treat real estate like it's just about numbers. But here's what I've learned flipping over 100 houses. This business is about people and relationships. The homeowner who's inherited a property that they can't afford to fix. The contractor who's trying to build his business. The neighbor who wants to see the street improve.
When you ignore the human element, everything gets harder. Sellers don't trust you, contractors cut corners, you end up fighting for scraps while other investors get the good deals handed to them.
Most programs are gonna teach you to be a real estate robot. We're gonna teach you how to be a real estate human being. Our system is built around 3 core principles.
Foundation first. Before you touch a single property, we make sure your mindset and your systems are bulletproof. Most people rush into deals and make expensive mistakes. We slow down, build the foundation right, and then move fast with confidence.
It's always relationships over transactions. We show you how to find deals that never hit the market because people want to work with you. How to build a team that actually shows up. How to buy properties where sellers are practically begging you to take them.
Execution without being overwhelmed. Look, renovation projects can spiral out of control super fast. We've developed simple systems for managing contractors, budgets, and timelines that keep everything on track, even if you've never managed anything more complicated than a Home Depot project.
The result? Our students typically find their first deal within 60 to 90 days, and closed their first flip within 6 months. Not because we're geniuses, but because we've eliminated all the noise and focus on what actually works. Isaac and Jasmine from Jacksonville found an off-market deal 2 months after starting with us and are projected to make $30,000 on their first flip. Linda went from never making an offer to closing on their first deal in her first few weeks.
These aren't outliers. This is what happens when you stop overthinking and start taking the right actions in the right order.
We don't just teach this stuff, we actually live it. Last month, we closed on 3 new projects and sold 2 flips. This month, we're starting rehab on 2 more. Our students see exactly what we're doing in real time with real numbers.
Zach and Cole joined us 5 months ago, completely new to fix and flips. They had been to other meetups where people just talked theory. They said our group was different because everyone was actually doing deals and sharing real information.
Hannah and Eric were terrified of making their first offer. Now they have their first rehab project under progress right now, and they're holding their first meetup.
Kathy and Mike told us that they had spent 2 years going to seminars and webinars, but never took action. 3 months with us and they have their first deal wrapped up and demo has started.
Nick joined us as a seasoned investor, but had never raised private capital for his flips. After learning our private money methods, he has now fully funded his last 2 deals with private money.
Here's what we want you to understand. These people aren't special cases. They're not real estate geniuses. They're regular people just like you and I who got tired of sitting on the sidelines and decided to actually do something about it.
When you join us, here's exactly what happens.
You get our complete system, 7 modules that walk you through everything from finding deals to managing renovations. But more importantly, you get direct access to us every single week on live coaching calls where we answer your specific questions about your specific market and your specific situation.
You also get plugged in to our entire network. Need a lender? We'll introduce you to 3. Need a real estate attorney? We'll share our vetted list. Need help analyzing a deal? Post it in our group and get feedback from people who've actually done this.
We're also doing quarterly live events where we break down real estate deals we're working on. You'll see the actual numbers, the actual challenges, and how we solve them.
But here's the most important part. We don't just hand you a bunch of videos and resources and wish you luck. We work with you until you get your first deal done, period.
If you complete our program and haven't flipped a house, we'll keep coaching you until you do. Not because we have to, but because your success is literally how we measure our success.
Look, you have 2 choices right now. Choice 1, keep doing what you're doing. Keep watching from the sidelines. Keep telling yourself you'll start someday when you're ready. Keep watching other people build wealth while you stay stuck.
Choice 2, click the button below and join a group of people who are actually doing this day in and day out.
This isn't for everyone. We work with people who are serious about taking action, not just collecting information. If you're looking for get rich quick or some magic system that requires no effort, this is definitely not for you.
But if you are ready to stop talking and start actually doing, and if you want to build real wealth by helping real people, then click below and let's have a conversation.
You'll fill out a quick application so we can make sure that we're a good fit. Then we'll schedule a call to map out your first 90 days.
The application takes 2 minutes. The call takes 30 minutes. Your first flip could change your entire life.
The choice is yours.